Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now we see question number 5. You want to erect a pole of height 10 meters. This is the height of the pole with the support of 3 ropes. Each rope has to make an angle 30 degrees with the pole. What should be the total length of the rope required? Here, according to the given question, here for example, this is the required pole and this is the earth. Now there are 3 ropes. 3 ropes are required to tie this, to erect this pole. See, one of the ropes is like this, and second rope will be this side. Second rope will be of this side. Clear? And third rope will be back side of the pole. So it can be like this. That means here, for example, let AB be the pole where angle B equal to 90 degrees, because pole is always perpendicular to the earth, and BC is the earth. For example, you see, C is the first point of the first rope. That means here C is the fixing point, we can say. So this is the first fixing point of the first rope. Similarly, you can take this point as, for example, ABC over. Now here this can be taken as some D, AD, and this point you take as some E. Here you do understand that C, D and E, all the 3, they on the earth only. Is it clear? There is a pole. For this, one rope is left side, one rope is right side, one rope is back side to give the support. Okay, like that you can visualize. So here, how much AC we get? The value of AC is absolutely equal to value of AD and AE also, because all the 3 ropes of equal length. How do we know that? Because here you see, according to the given question, each rope is making 30 degrees angle with the pole. So here, this first rope, the angle between this pole and the rope is 30 degrees. Same way, here, this angle between BAE, that is also 30 degrees. And BAD, which is behind the pole, so this is also 30 degrees. Clear? So according to this question, this is 30 degrees. So if we are able to find AC, then we need not to find separately AD and AE, because AD, AE, AC, all the 3 are equal. Now, and again one more thing, in this triangle, now we are going to find AC. Let us start the problem here. Let AB be the pole. AB be the pole. Here height of the pole is given as 10 meters. So we can write here at AB I am writing 10 meter. So here AB is equal to 10 meters. And there are 3 ropes. So we can write let AC, AD and AE be the 3 ropes. 3 ropes. Clear? They make 30 degrees at with the pole. That means here we can say angle BAC, angle BAC, angle BAD, angle BAE, each is equal to 30 degrees. That is the reason we can say that the value of AC, length of the rope AC, and AD and AE, all the 3 are equal. Now here we need to find length of the rope. Length of the rope means length of the rope is equal to, for example, let us take each value as some x meters. then length of the rope will be x plus x plus x. See here, AC plus AD plus AE, x plus x plus x. So this will be 3x meters. Now our target to find x. That is here, first we will find AC. Now, you understand the triangle, observe the triangle, triangle ABC. Let us write here, from triangle ABC. Here, what is AB with respect to 30 degrees? That is adjacent side. And here what is required? AC is required. That is hypotenuse. Here I am writing AB is adjacent side with respect to 30 degrees. Same way, this is hypotenuse. Adjacent side is given. Angle is given. Now we need to find hypotenuse. Which theta is suitable here? Cos theta or secant theta, anyone is suitable. So here I am taking cos theta. The formula of cos theta is adjacent side to theta. I am writing adjacent side by hypotenuse. Let us substitute the values. It is cos 30 degrees is equal to adjacent side is AB, hypotenuse is AC. So AB by AC. Now here cos 30 value is root 3 by 2 and AB is 10 meters, AC that is what we need to find. So here in place of AC I am writing X, right? So here AC can be taken as X, here I have taken AC as X. Now on cross multiplication, root 3 into X equal to 2 times 20. Root 3 X is equal to 2 times 20. So X equal to 20 by root 3. This is the value of X. Now here let us simplify this. Into RF by RF we will do, into rationalizing factor of root 3 by rationalizing factor of root 3. As you know, rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3 only. So here let us write 20 by root 3 as it is, into rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3. So I am writing into root 3 by root 3. Now here this will be 20 times root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is root 3 whole square. It can be written as simply 3. So X is equal to 20 root 3 by 3 meters. And here you do understand that this is not the final answer. Our answer is 3 times X. So here let us write, therefore the length of the rope, is equal to 3 times X. That is 3 times 20 root 3 by 3 meters. So here we can cancel 3 and 3. So here finally we get 20 root 3 meters. Clear? But here you need to understand a small thing. According to textbook answer, in the textbook answer we got 60 meters. To get that answer, actually here what is to be changed? Here I am writing, in order to get textbook answer, what we need to do here? Here the thing is that, let us read the question once again. You want to erect a pole of height 10 meter with the support of 3 ropes. There is no mistake. Each rope has to make an angle 30 degrees with the pole. For example, here, if you change this pole, if you change this word pole with another word, that is, if you write there ground, for example, each rope makes 30 degrees angle with the ground, then we are able to get a textbook answer. See, I will show you how it is possible. Now here I am drawing the same diagram once again. Right? Now here this is angle B, here A and here is C. And as it is, same way, there are 2 more ropes. That is, here this is AD rope and here this is rope AE. This point you can take as AE. Everything is as usual. If you find AC, then AD, AE, all the 3 will be equal. Now here the change is that Earlier we have taken the rope makes 30 degrees with the pole. Now we changed the question that the rope makes 30 degrees with the ground. So let us write 30 degrees here. And 10 meter is the height of the pole. Let us maintain the same 10 meter. Clear? Now with respect to 30 degrees, what is AB now? This is opposite side. Required value is AC, that is hypotenuse. Clear? So let us take it as some x meters. Which theta is applicable here? Which theta is suitable? You know the opposite side and you need hypotenuse. Clearly either sin theta or cosecant theta can be applicable. So here let us take sin theta. As you know, sin theta is opposite side to theta by hypotenuse. Let us substitute sin theta means here I am writing sin 30 degrees is equal to, for 30 opposite is AB, that is 10. 10 by here hypotenuse AC, that I am taking as x. Now as we know, sin 30 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 10 by x. On cross multiplication, x 1 jar x equal to 2 10 jar 20 meters. Clear? So here you see, earlier we got x as 20 root 3 by 3 meters. That is the earlier case. Now here we see we got x as 20 meters. Now we can write, therefore same the length of the rope is actually here we should write the total length of the rope, total length. So total length means we have to take 3 times. Here also length of the, here we can write total length of the rope. In fact, length of the rope means only AC will come. Total length means AC plus AD plus AE. We can say x plus x plus x, so 3x. So the total length of the rope is equal to 3 times x meters. So we can write 3 times 20, x is 20 here, 20 meters. So 3 20s are 60 meters. So here we get the total length of the rope is 60 meters. This is according to the textbook answer. If we do the change here, if we follow the changing, then we will get. But according to the given question, if there is a pole only instead of ground, according to the textbook question, this is the right answer. So with this, problem number 5 gets completed. Now let's see question number 6. Suppose you are shooting an arrow from the top of a building at a height of 6 meters to a target on the ground at an angle of depression of 60 degrees. Here understand, 60 degrees is angle of depression. Then what is the distance between you and the object? So here let us draw a suitable diagram. For example, imagine that this is the building and this is the ground, and you are targeting from building to a point on the ground. For example, this is the point, that's what you are targeting from the building. So here you can write here it as, let AB be the building and BC is the ground. As you know, building is perpendicular to ground, therefore angle B is 90 degrees. So this is a right angle triangle. Right? Now let us write the given values clearly. Here 6 meters is to be written at the height of the building. This is the height of the building. As you know, AB is the building. Here I am writing AB indicates building. Its height is 6 meters. So here I am writing 6 meters. Right. Now this is what the point, that's what we are keeping target. So here C indicates the object. C indicates the object. And here this is the position where we are there. So you are writing U. You are here. So you are here and you are keeping target from the top of the building, that is A. From there you are keeping target to the object, that is at C. Now here this is the given angle of depression. Let us see here what exactly is angle of depression. If you are here, if you see straight, this is called horizontal line. Suppose here I am there, I am seeing it, means I am here I see straight. So this is what? This is horizontal line, and this is called line of sight. This is called line of sight, where you are keeping focus here. You do understand? You are here, suppose this is your eye. This is your eye. If you look straight, this is called line of horizontal, means horizontal line. Simply you can say this is horizontal line. But you are watching below the horizontal line, because the target is there on the ground, you are there at the top of the building. So here you see this is called line of sight. This is called line of sight. When the line of sight is below the horizontal line, then here this theta is called angle of depression. This is called angle of depression. That is here given as 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Clear? But before starting the problem, we need to convert angle of depression into angle of elevation. How is to be converted? See here, this line, horizontal line and earth, these two are parallel to each other. So here these two are parallel to each other. Which two are? The horizontal line and the earth. If these two are parallel lines, then AC is called transversal. If this lines, let us take this as some x, AX and BC, if they are parallel lines, then AC is called transversal. Then here this angle and this angle, we can say angle A and angle C, these two are called interior alternate angles. As we know, if two lines are parallel, interior alternate angles are equal. So this 60 can be brought here. Clear? Now angle of depression, we made it as angle of elevation. Right? Now here let us write. Let AB be the building. Let AB be the building, or we can write the height of the building also. Here given AB as 6 meters, and C is the position of object. C is the position of object on the ground. Position of object on the ground. On the ground. And here given theta, also angle of depression, that is angle XAC. Angle XAC is given, that is 60 degrees is given. That is given. So we have, here we know that angle XAC is equal to angle ACB. Angle XAC is equal to angle ACB. Therefore, since it is 60 degrees, so we can say angle ACB is also 60 degrees. That means here we made angle of depression as angle of elevation. Now, what to find here? The distance between you and the object. So here we need to find AC. Clear? So here I am writing to find. Here what to find? The distance between you and the object. That means here we can write AC is to be found. That is our target now. So we are going to find AC. Now from triangle ABC, so let us apply here. We need AC, that is also called hypotenuse. And we know the AB, value of AB, that is opposite angle, opposite side to the angle 60 degrees. That is the opposite side to the angle 60 degrees. So here I am writing opposite side. So opposite side is given, angle of elevation is given. Now we need only hypotenuse. Which theta is applicable? Here which theta is suitable? Sin theta is suitable. So let us write here sin theta formula. Sin theta is equal to opposite side to theta by hypotenuse. Right. So here I am writing sin as it is. In place of theta we can write 60 degrees is equal to, for 60 degrees AB is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse. Here What is the value of sin 60? It is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 equal to AB given as 6 by AC. On cross multiplication, root 3 into AC is equal to 6 2s are 12. Now AC is equal to 12 by root 3. As it is rational number, we need to do into rationalizing factor and divided by rationalizing factor. As we know, rationalizing factor of root 3 is again root 3. So here AC will be 12 by root 3 into rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3 by again root 3. Now here on simplification, we can write as 12 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is root 3 whole square. Square and root get cancel. So here we get 3. So here we can cancel this 3, 12 with 3 4 times. So here we get answer 4 root 3 meters. So AC is 4 root 3 meters. Actually in textbook 4 root 3 meters is given as answer, but still if you want you can simplify this. So AC equal to 4 into root 3 value is a constant, that is 1.732. We need to remember the value of root 3, 1.732 meters. So on multiplication, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, so 1 is there, 4 7s are 28 plus 1 29, 2 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6. So it is 6.928 meters. So here let us write the conclusion that therefore, here you see what is the distance between you and the object. So let us start the answer here. The distance between you and the object is the distance between here we should not write you and the object, because here you means the question refers to us. So here we can write the distance between the object and to the person, and the person we can write, and the person that is you is you can write both the answers, either 4 root 3 meters or on simplification we got 6.928 meters. With this problem number 6 gets completed.